So sociometric choice means just walk towards the person you feel the most warmed up to, which means it's a choice that comes from here. It's where the identity is for you, where the warm-up is. Just place your hands on the person, of the shoulder of the person. Okay, there's fair warm-up in both places. Fair warm-up in both places. Little more warm-up in this side. So we'll move here because the more sociometric alignment is, the more you're telling the story of the group, stories that the group identifies with. Okay, we'll come up, Betsy. So using this as a map, just choose the players. We'll sculpt it.
Oh, okay. Choose people to play.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Betsy is choosing people from the group to represent the people who have lived inside of her. She's able to concretize them and bring them out onto the stage.
So just sculpt this as if you were a sculptor. Put people in the place that it felt like, the psychodramatic reality, the surplus reality. Where were they inside of you? Yeah? Is that okay?
Mm-hmm. And Dad? Out here. Who's my sister? My sister. All right. Because there was 10. Richard. Okay. You and I.
How does it feel to look at that?
It has a foreboding look.
Mm-hmm.
It's a story waiting to be told. That's how it felt, but it didn't feel real.
We concretize. Things that have been living in the mind in this kind of amorphous form get concretized, and we never can underestimate the power of a simple concretization. Or space. Who's standing over here? Who's over here? Look at that distance. Look at that enmeshment. Where are you in the family system? Where is everybody else in relationship to you? Show me. It brings up pain, usually, because we didn't have it, and because it's that moment of recognition that we're probably not going to have it.
Can't talk. I don't have a voice.
Let's move that. What if this family were different? How would you position it as you wish it had been? That can also be a very powerful healing moment. Right?
Then, you know, I belong where I belong. You know, I belong right here. And Marion, that would fit. And Dad, where's Dad? Dad would be right next to Mom. That would be a whole different picture. There's Donnie.
Is that where Donnie would still be?
Yeah, he'd be the kid.
So how does it feel when you look at this picture?
It feels better. It feels possible. You know, it feels real.
What it does do is allow for a template of what we would have liked to be there, to be experienced, so that we know what we want to go towards. So often, unconsciously, we look for what we had. We need to create a new what we had in psychodrama so that we can look for something different. Somehow we need to get that new experience so that we can go for it. Psychodrama allows us to synthesize the new experience, and that speeds up the process. We don't have to do it in life and reject it, do it in life, reject it. We can do it in psychodrama, a couple reject them, and then say, well, how do we really want it to be?
I think today was a culmination, and I had no idea of it, even as it was really going with my gut, you know. So I think I've been in a process, and I think that I had no idea of what I had to do, and I just trusted you to be there with me and for something to happen. It stirred in my own mind how important it is to do this work in the formation of a relationship, because we do bring it all into that relationship. Psychodrama is the only way, the only way. It has to happen. I call it in 3D. You know, it really does. Every so often I'll be kind of bogged down with a client in talking, you know, and then I know it's just, there has to be movement, and psychodrama is the format. It gives so many different ways to do that.